What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of me thrifting out there in the wild. It's been a while, almost 3 weeks since I think I last posted. That's mainly because I went on vacation back to the homeland of Guam for about 18 days, I believe, if my math is correct. Mainly because United had technically a deal, 30% off the ticket to get there because we were celebrating our 80th liberation of the Japanese during World War II. So they're doing a promotion. Took advantage of it. Still kind of expensive, mind you. It was like 1,500 with the discount. So it's like $2,000 just basic economy to get there. So that kind of sucks. Hopefully in the future, more flights will get to Guam and then it'll be more competitive pricing. And, prices will get cheaper, hopefully, and then more people would want to visit because Guam is mainly a tourism driven economy. But because of COVID, tourism is really down. So when I was there, going to the tourist district, it was not overflowing with tourists walking the streets. So that kind of sucks. So, with a little context, the reason why I left is because I was kind of bored. Even though, there were things to do at that time, I just wanted to do more. Like go to sporting events, like the major leagues and stuff like that, NBA, baseball, football, do concerts with major, artists and whatever, and then go to like amusement parks and things like that, and then do road trips. Couldn't really do that on Guam because it's a little island in the middle of nowhere in the Pacific Ocean. So, flash back to 2018, no debts, no nothing. I found a place to go, and I went. So, that's why. I have been visiting Guam sporadically. I left pre COVID, I went back post COVID, and then the only reasons I went back is for sad reasons, to attend funerals and stuff like that with my grandparents. So we won't get into that. But this past couple weeks, I went for a more positive reason to visit and vacation. So that's what I did. Um, Coming from an outsider's perspective, even though I was born and raised there, Guam now is a little bit more boring than it used to. A lot of businesses closed because of post COVID, and so the landscape may be the same, but everything on the land kind of is different. Those who are currently living there, have been living there, might not notice a difference, but for me, it is a big difference. There's no more GameStop. There's no sports card store that I used to go. It's not there anymore. The building's gone. A lot of anchor, restaurants are not there anymore. So it's like it's a different place, even though it's the same island, so to speak. But anyways, this is about thrifting, and so I'll do maybe another video talking about Guam and whatever and my experience, whatever. But I did go to a thrift store like the first day I went there, and I didn't really like the experience there because it's such a mess in that store, and it's like a lot of basically back stock of like a closed business. There was like a bunch of like off-brand toys and whatever new stuff, so I couldn't really find anything vintage, whether it be clothes or games or whatever. And whatever they had that they think they could sell for good money are behind cases, like glass cases or whatever, where you can't just pick it up and bring it to the thing. You have to wait for somebody to come and help you. So that kind of sucked. But I did meet my boy, Fantastic John. Shout out to you. And they were having an indoor flea market on like literally the last day before I had to leave. And I met up with him and I bought a few things. So thank you, John. You're basically the only reason why I'm doing this video in the first place. So first off, I bought a couple games. Got this Clax Tengen NES game. I only bought it because it's in the box. Oh, manufactured by Tengen. It's made in the USA. I don't think I've played this game. The box is kind of damaged right there, but it was the only box game that he had, and he was selling it for $10. So I scooped it up, and then he told me to grab a couple more games just for free because he was trying to get rid of it anyway. So first he told me to get this Faxanadu because like you gotta, just because of the word, it's kind of funny. Daggers and winged boots, mantras, and monsters await you. But I really was trying to get this bad boy or bad girl, Barbie, NES game because Barbie and Heimer and whatever. So these are two pretty good condition games. Still good sticker on it. The backs are pretty alright. I just threw this in for free, so thank you, Johnny. And then I saw some clothes that he had. First off, we got this bad boy right here, Seattle Mariners baseball tee. It's not like a legit baseball tee. I don't know what they call it, where it's like half button. It's not a full button. It's by Majestic. It's authentic. Made in the USA. Bam. 2X. Great design. I mean, look at that stitching. Nothing in the back though. But it's a cool baseball thing here going on. Next, I bought this. It's not vintage or whatever, but it's got the vintage look. WWE WrestleMania 6. Got the Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man Randy Savage, Heart Foundation, Brutus Beefcake, Jake the Snake, Roddy Piper, and the Big Boss Man. Not vintage because it has the new logo on it or whatever, but I think I'm going to use this like a workout tee. It's pretty solid. Next, obviously, because it's Disney, I had to get this Tigger shirt. It is legit, authentic Disney World, made in the USA. Only thing is, it's not super vintage. It's double stitch right there. But look at that. The colors. Vintage looking. Yeah. And I had to get one because, like my previous video, Harley Davidson. Legit, I hope. It's by INX Marketing. I am not too sure if it is made in the USA. It does not say, unfortunately. But it is from Guam. Harley Davidson, Guam. Mariana Islands. Double stitch, but I gotta represent the island, right? Boom. And finally, the creme de la creme, the piece de resistance, is this jacket. Exxon 1992 Supreme Tigers jacket. A bomber. Look at that. Look at that tiger. They're great. Made in Taiwan. It's a Wilson jacket. You can't really see it very well. It says Wilson Coachwear. It's really hard to make out, because it's just faded. But it says Wilson Coachwear. I looked it up. This is the Exxon, the gas company. They had a Esso. It's like a European mascot. And it says 1992 Supreme Tigers, Exxon. Boom. He was selling this originally for $20, and he sold me all of this for $20, and then another $10 for the game. So, shout out to John. Nice haul for $30, no tax, because Guam has no sales tax, which is pretty awesome. But they do have, the inflation has affected them quite a bit. So even though there's no sales taxes, stuff is still pretty high. Gas is still over $5, and food. I used to go to a mom and pop store back in Guam near my house, and I would buy this bag, like a little baggie full of 2 pickled eggs with the pickle juice in it, and it used to be $1, 50 cents an egg. When I went back, $3, $1.50 an egg. That's 3x the used to be price. It's crazy. It sucks. Hopefully, with the COVID stuff going away, or I don't know if it's going away, but going down, tourism will come back up, and then prices will go back down. And I also recently learned that their minimum wage is still under $10 back on Guam, which really sucks. So yeah, making money ain't that easy back in Guam, but it is what it is. So, short video. Thanks for watching. It's not even that short. It's 10 minutes.